someone is obsessed with your wild energy. And it is because you are connected to Artemis. Now, I know a lot of people know the different Greek goddesses, and Artemis is actually a Greek goddess who's connected to the moon, to the wild, and to hunting. She is extremely protective of animals and young women and just innocent people. So I'm sensing someone who has reclaimed themselves and how wild they are. And because of this, you're becoming unapologetically yourself. And for a long time, I'm looking down at my notes, by the way. For a long time, you weren't truly being authentic to yourself. Not because you were being fake, but because you had so many life events and so many struggles that you had to basically put yourself away until it was safe enough to be yourself again. And you just had to survive. But now you are getting your magic back. Now you have reclaimed your magic and you have reignited your divinity. Okay? And your inner goddess, which is very aligned with the goddess that you're connected to, which is Artemis. So Artemis also has an interesting story, and we'll get into the love part in just a second. Because of her eternal celibacy. Okay, so she asked her father Zeus to make sure that she would remain a maiden forever, and that she would be that she would be celibate forever. Okay, and oh, there's a cute little bird. What is that? I can't see it. So what I'm sensing is someone who may have just entered a phase of celibacy, a promise of celibacy. Okay, and I'm trying to see what it is because oh, it's a female cardinal. Okay, so you have some sort of female in the beyond that's trying to send you a message. Cardinals are very connected with the spiritual realm, and so this may be an aunt, a grandmother, a mother, just a female's trying to send you a message. Okay, put that out there. So now, because I am sensing someone who has entered this phase, because you've entered this, your manifestation abilities are actually about to skyrocket. So right now, whatever you are manifesting, the universe is going to gift it to you. Okay? And I'm also sensing, since you're connected to Artemis and a protector of the wild, and you have this spark of wilderness in you, okay? And this is what this person is drawn to, okay? Now, another part of this is, since you're connected to the wild, since you are connected to Earth, the elements and the animals are also going to gift you whatever it is, okay? So you can ask Mother Earth for things also. You can ask Mother Ocean, the forest, okay? Which we'll get into the forest. So I'm picking up on a love interest who is very quiet. I did get the sense that it was blue eyes, okay? So they have blue eyes. Let me put this back down because it's hot. Now, they are also connected to the wild. They like to camp, they may like to hunt, and they are very drawn to lush green forests. Now, I was picking up on some of their thoughts about you. Excuse me. I have an itch. They literally think her wildness pulls me in like the sound of the forest soothes my soul. She is a silent embrace. Is she even real? Her energy is life-giving, okay? So your intuition and psychic abilities are so on point right now. So this vision came up in my head. Now, on many occasions, when you guys have been hanging out, you've said something, and maybe they didn't say it out loud, but they're literally thinking, how did she know that? Like, I've never told anyone that in my entire life. How did she know that? Now, for him, he is intelligent. He has strong morals. He is very detached, and he may be really into meditation or Buddhism. And what I'm sensing is that you actually tether him down. You're very grounded, and you actually like make him forget about all of that. He isn't such a stickler around you. And what came up after I sensed that was, she makes me feel like I'm floating in air. Really crazy. Now, I got that he may be an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then again, it kept popping up. Is she even real? Now, this transformation that you are going through, let's get back to that. You are actually letting go of your old self, and you're actually saying goodbye to your old self, okay? And again, this has released the full potential of your psychic abilities. So you have a very strong manifestation abilities, psychic abilities. Like, you are becoming so powerful because of this stage that you're going through, okay? So powerful. So, and then this came up. This is why he keeps thinking, is she even real? Okay? If you've seen the movie 365 Days, okay, he dreams of her. This guy, man, whoever, I speak in he, she's because it's easier, has dreamed of you since they were a child. And when they saw you, they could not believe, 727 as I looked, they could not believe what they were seeing. They were such in shock. They were like, instantly obsessed with you, instantly obsessed with your wild energy. Is she even real? Which is why he keeps thinking that, okay? So, and this came up too. So this is someone who has shared goals and wants a similar thing in life to you. Now, what came up during this was building a foundation. I think in both of your childhoods, there was this sense of instability. There was this sense of not being able to have stable friendships, stable relationships, even maybe in your family, and wanting that with someone, and wanting someone that you can rely on, who's loyal, who's trustworthy, that you can build a life with. And also van life just popped up. Van life, I don't know if you like want that. Someone else also wants that with you. Okay, an important note. Sorry, I'm really excited. The Love Collective readings have been coming through very strongly. Is that your shadow self tendency is to hermit, to be hyper independent and private, and this is due to your connection to Artemis. Artemis is very hyper independent, very, very much in her feminine energy, but in the way that she is like, I don't need anyone else, and I don't want anyone else. So that is the state that you go back to. Okay, you go back to this in times of danger, in times of uncertainty, and in times where you don't feel like you can open up completely. So even though, oh no, he loves this about you. He loves that you're hyper independent. He loves that you're wild and that you do all of these different things, but you have to make sure that you balance this with the wisdom and the life-giving energy that you have. Sorry, there's a lot going on. I'm looking at a whole bunch of different things. So what came up was compromise and peaceful resolutions. So don't hold on too much to your hyper independence and trying to prove that. He knows that about you. He knows that you're hyper independent. He knows that you're capable. Confirmation. And don't hold on too much to trying to prove your newfound wisdom, or your reclaimed wisdom, I should say, because this relationship is actually going to heal both of your inner children. Okay, this is a really interesting part. That's why I'm not picking up on any spice or sex, because this relationship is actually going to be so deep and passionate and emotional and kind-hearted on both sides that the intimacy and love will be building and building and building and building until it just explodes with passion. And that is when the sex will enter your relationship, and that is when you will break the celibacy. Okay? Now, because of your connection to the moon, your power works in a cycle. And I'm seeing that you also have prophetic dreams. Oh my gosh, you might have even dreamt of him too. And that's why there's this like pull. And that's why this is like, you've entered this new cycle of reclaiming your magic and transforming, and you are actually also manifesting him because you're ready for a relationship where you can hold your hyper independence, but you can also balance that with finding and being in a relationship with somebody who loves how wild you are, who appreciates that about you. Whew. So for the manifestation abilities and for that, I'm seeing that this is most powerful on your moon cycle, okay? So when you're bleeding. So make sure you take advantage of this. Now, when I got to this part of the reading, I just got this sense of immense belonging. Like you are gonna feel like you belong like you've never felt before. I also get a sense that maybe you feel different from your family. And you kind of feel like an outsider with some of your friend groups because you tend to be very unique in the way that you hold yourself and your energy and your passions and your hobbies. And you just have that sense about you. You're different. And, you know, it's hard to find a sense of belonging when you are different, when you are unique, okay? But I see you guys celebrating each other in such an immense way. And even if those celebrations aren't public, like you are going to celebrate every single tiny win. Like he's gonna leave you tiny little notes, congratulations, like little text messages, maybe even day trips. I'm just seeing so much celebration in your future and in that relationship. Now, I did start to feel a little bit of hesitation on your side because you may not even believe this is going to happen. You may not feel like you're ready, but what's coming up is to take the risk. Take the risk because it won't be a risk in the end. You're going to find someone, and just be ready to open yourself up again. I'm sensing that it's time. And this is what came up, literally what I wrote down. It's time to love again because you deserve it. Okay? Now, I wanted to see what spirit guide or spirit animal was with you at this time. And what came up, crazy, because you're going through a rebirth and reclamation, was the turtle. And it literally says rebirth, okay? And that is so crazy because you're going through a transformation. And it is also protection, Oh my gosh. And whoever that female cardinal was, whoever you have on the other side, you have a spirit guide, an angel, a woman angel. It might even be Artemis. Okay. You have a few different women that are providing divine protection on this path. Okay. Now, and what's also crazy is that be grounded. You are grounded. You are this grounding energy for this person. So your strength lies in carrying your home with you, and home again. Home again. Home is really important in this. You guys are literally going to build a home together. You guys are literally going to build the foundation for a plentiful, beautiful life together. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, you might be a part of this collective. Take a deep breath. Appreciate your wildness, and go look up Artemis if you felt a deeper connection with that. Just see what she's about, see what she does, and then, yeah, amazing. Goodbye, my friends.